Panasonic driven camera. Now this is basically a GH4 4K camera in a purpose-built for Yuneec housing. It's basically a GH4 camera in a specialty built camera for Yuneec. Now this is an option that allows people who maybe don't already have an SLR to get into a complete aerial package. Now let's talk about prices here. The Yuneec itself, the H920 retails for $34.99. That's for the copter itself. You then have to add a gimbal. Now if you already have a GH3 or a GH4, you can add the gimbal for $14.99. Or if you don't have a camera, you can add the GH4 camera and gimbal for $26.99. There's one last camera option, and that is called the V18, specifically built for inspections and law enforcement. It has a 18 times Sony chip zoom camera built into it. Not really made for filmmaking, more for inspections, law enforcement, search and rescue. That camera alone retails for $39.99, and that's not yet been released. It should be out any time. But for those that are looking for doing aerial photography, videography, the Seago 4 camera with the purpose-built gimbal, or the GB603, which is built for your GH4 or GH3 camera. Now, one benefit of the Seago 4 camera that's really slick is you get a 3 times optical zoom included with the camera, with the stock lens. Now you can take this lens off and put another lens on there, but you'll actually be able to control zooming. So if you're doing inspections or something like that, and you want to zoom in on your target, you'll be able to use the zoom knob. There's also an on-screen display. We're going to show you that in a minute. Again, 4K recording. I believe in up to 150 megabits per second on the recording. The copter itself flies on 2 batteries. You actually get 2 4000 mAh 6S batteries with the copter. It requires 2 to fly, but you actually have 3 slots, and we'll show you that in a second here. The battery bay will actually accept up to 3 batteries, and if you kind of go with the rule of thumb that each battery is 15 minutes, 15, 30, and so on, you can get potentially up to 45 minutes with this copter. Now again, payload, flight times, wind, flying style, all that's going to decrease that. But to know that you could push that 30-minute envelope with something this size, carrying this quality of a camera, is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and break down some of the accessories that you get in the kit. So first, both the H920 and the Steady Grip, along with the camera platform, whether you get the GB603 or the Seago 4 camera, come with their own hard case for the gimbal, for the camera. You also get a full-on Steady Grip with that. So if you want to do ground recording, you simply take off 4 thumb screws, unplug a wire, connect it up to your handheld grip, and you now have a full-on ground solution. You can put your smart device on the top. You can control the pitch and roll of the camera. You can do different modes, follow me, and tracking, and all kinds of cool stuff with that. So you get that in a separate case. The copter is one part number. The camera gimbal system